Hi, this video is what I think about transhumanism. It's pretty crazy if you think about it, all the stuff that we're coming across scientifically these days. Little nano computer robots that can crawl inside your vessels and clean out plaque from inside your heart and vessels and stuff. I don't think we have them developed yet, but they're in the works. Because we can use nanotechnology. I don't exactly know how it works, but you can create mechanisms with atomic structure. So, and there's photos of nanotechnology. You should type it up. It's amazing. It says exactly how small this stuff is, and they're making beautiful things, and it's like tiny. That would be fun. I want to buy some of that stuff and then buy it. They should sell those things and then sell microscopes that you can actually see them with, so that you can actually comprehend right there in front of you how small this thing is and it was built, with little pamphlets and how they built it and stuff. But this kind of technology can definitely lengthen our lives, because heart disease will go out the window, and then figure out some kind of cellular regeneration and purification, while keeping the body clean and filled with all the nutrients. Figuring out how to exactly get everything you need in your body your whole life, so that your parts stay, and then you can replacing organs, and so we can live for a long time, like hundreds of years. So that would be like transhumanism, and then you get wired in too. You could get like stuff, put a computer, so when you close your eyelids you have a computer screen, and then you can, with your brain, move the mouse around, and then with another part of your brain click the mouse. So if you want to do a computer, internet chat, video chat with everybody, and you're like hiking Mount Everest and your buddy's mountain biking in New Zealand, and there's like 12 people all over the world, and they're going to have like a meeting. They just sit down on the side of the trail and close their eyes, and then they can see everybody there. Now that's not beyond our ability to comprehend, scientifically making. If you can believe in nanotechnology and take that into the future, you could make a screen inside of your eyelids and have them implanted. It would be expensive, but maybe once they perfect it, they'll make it so that it's cheaper and cheaper, and then maybe normal people can afford it. So that would be like transhumanism. But then there's this other thing, spirituality. There's believing in maybe there's another way to do it, like that's what technology is anyway. Technology always gets to a point, maybe this is another video. Well, technology always gets to a point where one method works great, and then you can't go anymore with that method, so then you have to invent a new method. Like steam power worked great to a point, but then we needed something stronger, so we got the gas. That's not a great example, but the way the world's going these days is, if we keep it up, we're not going to be able to survive. So we have to change in order to survive, number one. And so we can't keep having babies and all of this. So we're eventually going to have to, I think, just become something new that we haven't even really imagined yet. And so as far as transhumanism goes, maybe we will have that technology that we need, the whole video conferencing when you close your eyes, only it won't happen by doctors implanting medical chips and stuff in you. Maybe we already have it programmed into our brains already, and it's just latent. Like how scientists say that we only use like 10% of our brain. Well, maybe the other 10% is like stuff we can fill up with programs and stuff to actually be able to do video conference without having something implanted. Like, our brains will open up new, or the pineal gland will start receiving a new wavelength um, that our brain can process in a new way, and tap into other people's channels and have a video conference, just like the way I just explained, but do it all biologically. And like, our DNA is very big. I think if you were to unravel it, it'd go like around the Earth or something, 7 times, something crazy like that. I don't know the actual numbers, but you can pack a lot more information in there too. So there's an idea that we're passing through part of the galaxy that's like a hotter part of the galaxy, more in line with the center of the galaxy, so it heats everything up, makes everything vibrate at a faster frequency, and that will actually cause genetic mutations in us and make us a lot more mega human, more powerful, and maybe so. It's like transhumanism. What we're thinking of now is like new computer chips and new organs being placed, and nanotechnology being cleaning out our veins and stuff. But maybe it'll just hit that, and we'll do that for a while, but then it'll just be too cumbersome to just get better and better at that. So we just make the leap to where it's all just biological, and we can live for 500 years because our bodies themselves can figure out how to do all that kind of stuff. Not like maybe we'd have a new kind of cell that would clean out that, or we would just have a cleaner diet. I don't know. So when I said cell that would clean out that, like it's nanobot robot cell that would clean all the plaque and stuff. So it's kind of like, is it transhumanism or is it ascendance to like another dimension of, aliens call it 5th dimension, and then where we can actually communicate with spirits too. We can communicate with spirits now, but only through channelers. But maybe our brains will be in tune to actually be like, everybody will be able to communicate with spirits. Because if people can now, then why couldn't normal people in the future? And then maybe spirits will be able to even formulate bodies in the new world, in the higher frequency world we live in. So I would say that's what I would say. I do. I think it's biologically possible, and that having this stuff implanted in our cells will be replaced by that. Now the exact, I'm sure there's lots of planets out there that went really far with the whole technological thing, and others who just skipped from like, peaceful tribal type society into that. I don't know, but I think we're making a pretty normal adjustment change. So I hope that made sense to somebody other than me. I hope it made sense to me. Okay.